Welcome back.
Welcome
Welcome back to
back.
Basic Banter for Witches.
Whoop,
I'm
whoop,
trying
whoop.
not to yell because I don't want to wake up my baby because
Don't want to
every
wake up the
time
baby.
he's
Yeah.
always in this podcast episode.
Okay. We'll
So
see him later. It'll be fine.
he's like,
I mean, maybe
yeah,
not.
anyway. You know what? He'll probably wake up as soon as I do the card pull because always
That's always, he's got something to say.
has to get those
Exactly.
energies in there. Yes. Oh, we're
Yes.
so excited. Another week.
This is
We
great. And a very special episode. Like already,
yes,
like I feel like, okay. So we have a special guest on with us.
we do.
And she just fits in my life so perfectly. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I just like
I
you're
told her that you called her your friend, and she was very happy about
okay, yeah. Like I literally actually okay, so
that.
first things first, we've got our friend Janessa McKay on the podcast with us today.
Welcome, Janessa.
Thank you.
Cosmic
Thank you. Thank
healing
you.
energy and massage. She's our
Ooh.
girl today. So yeah, I like before we started the podcast, I like ran to the bathroom and my husband was in the shower and I was like, so I like had my client on and she's on our podcast too. I'm like, oh, I just love her. She's so great. And like seriously, I'm like, oh, she's like she's just so great. I love it. Like really, you're so easy to talk to. And I feel like even though this is her first time like meeting Brittany, I'm like, oh, it's fine. I'll be fine. They'll like get
Yeah,
on, right?
that's
Exactly.
fun. Well,
Well, clearly,
we
we've
should have
already
started
discovered
recording
that we have similar interests.
Very
exactly
similar.
very similar.
Super,
Similar.
super similar.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. But no,
Of
that's
course,
so
we're talking about because now we've just teased our followers. We're talking about the computer game, The Sims.
Sims. The
If
Sims
you
4.
If yes, specifically the Sims 4 that you can now play. I'm sure you can play it for like a long time actually, but Jessica and I had only recently discovered that you could play it. And we
Yeah,
both have downloaded it and played so many hours.
it's
And when
great.
I mean I have played so many hours and
But I've
Jessica has.
also I've played as many hours as allotted to my life I could do right now. But
Yes, that's true.
you
And
know,
I'm only playing
that's
this
okay.
many hours because in a couple weeks that will be cut right back.
Literally, exactly. I mean, you're mat leave and you can do it, and like your baby still naps, whereas mine are like, no, we don't nap.
Exactly. But yes,
Anyways,
anyway,
back to you,
that is our
Janessa.
similar type thing
Uh-huh.
because Janessa also likes and plays The Sims, which is pretty freaking
Exactly. Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, and you
Uh-huh.
know what's funny is like we could have started podcasting like half an hour ago, but we just got on all these talks
I'm like,
about super
oh,
fun things.
okay.
And that's the
Yeah.
thing with Janessa, she is just so easygoing, so amazing and lovely to talk to already that I just can't wait to get to know you a bit more.
Yes.
So, Janessa,
Yay.
you live in Saskatoon and you work in Saskatoon, right?
That's right. Yes.
So, could you tell us a little bit about your business?
Well, my business, well, I last year completed massage therapy training.
Woohoo! Good for you.
And before I was doing massage therapy, I was working with the energetic side of things, doing Reiki, and really fell in love with sound healing. And
Mm,
so now I have incorporated the massage with the energy healing and the sound healing, while also
love it.
doing card readings and group meditation events and all
Love that.
things fun and cosmic.
I
Oh,
love it. Exactly. Cosmic is
which
right.
which massage school did you go to?
Axiom Career College.
Nice. I know a couple people that you probably would have graduated with then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
really?
Did you know
Okay.
that Brittany is a massage therapist? Did I tell you that?
No, no,
Oh my
I didn't know that.
gosh. I'm like, oh, wait a second. Yeah, she went to PIMT.
Okay.
And yes, but this is okay. So Britt, how long have you've been up? 15 years?
I think so.
Oh my
2009 was when
God.
I graduated
Yeah,
massage school.
15 years.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I
Jesus.
love every day. I love every day.
Yeah.
So
It's
you're
Because like,
still practicing therapist?
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
she just
See,
on
that
her.
is gives me hope for the future because everybody says that usually people only last about 5 years or so.
That
Yeah.
is something that's so commonly said, and it literally makes me want to just be like, who told you that? Who told you that? Because, like, yeah, there are some people that that it's a career shift because sometimes when you go into a career, and that can be any career, you don't like it as much as you thought you would. So
Yeah.
yeah, of course they're gonna last 5 years or less.
Yeah.
Also, it's hard work. It's hard work for your body. It's hard work for your brain. Like you really have to commit and be like, is this something that I want to do? But for those of us who are in it, for myself, I find it so incredibly rewarding. Like I go in and any massage service, I end up taking as much good as what my client is getting. I'm like, oh, I feel so good. This is awesome. It just like lit me
Yeah.
up, and like getting to be with the more energy side of things. I definitely call a lot for my mantra of the week to be, I want to see clients that are for my highest good for this week. So the less there are a smaller amount of people that would come in and maybe drain you. And that also can be really hard. You can be emotionally, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Hungover from people.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I think it all depends on like where you practice, what you decide to do for your hours, how much you want to put in, but also like your type of self-care. But
Yeah.
one big push for me, which like made it confirm, yes, I'm going to do this for as long as I can, is when I went to my first conference. I'm with NHPC. And so I was with them, and at my first conference, I met people who were massaging for over 60 years. And I was like, "The fuck?" Like that's
That's
a
crazy.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it can be done.
Well, maybe not 60 years because maybe 90 years old, but like it was like a long time.
Maybe not 90 years old, but they'd be like 70, 80 years
They would be, and I
old. I
don't think they were
started
that.
at 12.
And that's like, I'm sure it was over 40 years though. Sorry.
Yeah. I
It
used
was
to
an
massage my mom's
extreme,
shoulders. Lift their
it was an
lips.
extreme amount that I was like, okay. They look like they're doing just fine. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you. Your journey is just gonna kick off.
Yeah. Especially having it like
Yay.
all like energetically like charged,
Yeah.
literally. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
I'm so eager to see what your like sessions would look like because I've gone to one of your sound baths, like would have been, oh gosh, I don't even know when that was. My friend was pregnant when Tracy was pregnant. So it's probably the summer of 2022.
Okay, yeah. It's been a
Yeah,
while. It's been a
it's
while.
been a minute. Been a minute, but anyways, but it was so great then. Like I loved it. It was such a different experience. And like I guess I'm still dabbling with like the sound healing side of everything. And I just think like as Brittany, I mean, as our listeners know, like we're very curious about everything. So
Mhm.
how did you, I guess, because I know we obviously know where you're at now, but what was your introduction to this kind of weird metaphysical world?
Yeah, where did it?
Well, I would say like the very inkling beginning was my own mom kind of being interested in some of the more metaphysical things. She had an astrology book and, always liked crystals. And I grew up in a house that was over 100 years old. So there's definitely like
Ah,
energies in there. So just being introduced that there is more than meets the eye than just what we can see in the physical. So
I
that
love
always kind of opened my mind to what is out there. And when it really started for me, I think I was early 20s, just kind of working a office job and just kind of struggling with a lot of mental health, anxiety, depression, and just trying to find alternative ways to deal with it. And so that got me Googling meditation. And I went to my first Qigong class, tried that, loved it. And from there, everything just started snowballing over the next few years. And now look at me, I opened a goddamn business. So look at me
I,
go.
Look at
I
you. Look
love
at
it.
you go.
It's so fabulous. Honestly, like I guess having like known you for like, I mean, I haven't known you too long, honestly, like in our like working capacity, like not even a year. I have no idea actually. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But like I think like to see I don't see remnants of that that the life that you had to kind of explain there when you were going through your struggles and stuff. I don't see any resonance when I talk to you. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I just feel like you've come so far that like I couldn't even associate that time with you anymore because I think you've grown so far from it. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Trying to make that sound
obviously, I
nice.
still have,
Yeah.
everybody has their days. I
Yes,
definitely
yeah.
have my ups and downs, but I feel like they're a little bit less of big peaks and really
Yeah.
low valleys. So,
No, of course. Yeah. And I mean, you're right. Like, that's like everybody has those kind of moments in that, like, and nobody's up all the time, but it does feel like you have such a mature way of approaching it that it's like you're so wise for being so young. So, oh, there's Harrison.
Yeah.
You've summoned the child.
Hello. Hello, little
Yeah.
one. He's such a little peach. Look at his little face. He's like,
Oh,
He's wearing his s'mores
this is
candy.
the post nap look. I love it.
yeah.
Exactly. He's just like,
He's like, where
Don't
am I?
know quite what's going on yet.
Exactly. Look at
and
his
now he's
hair.
gonna
It's
have
all,
his Ritz crackers and his cheese nip.
and he's gonna love it. It's gonna be so good. He's like, yes, give me the crackers. Yes,
Yeah.
mother. That's so funny. So growing up in a house that old, did you ever have any like experiences, like spooky
Any
things that
haunted?
would happen, or
Well, I think I always like felt things around me, but growing up there, I just thought, oh, like it doesn't everybody always feel like someone's watching them? And isn't everybody terrified of their basements?
yeah, well,
Hello.
that's yeah.
Never.
But it was not a lot of things happened to me. I like to think because the ghosties didn't want to scare me,
Yeah.
but everybody, lots of family that would come stay with us, they would always have weird things happen to them.
Oh, really?
And it
That's
wasn't until I got older that I kind of had a little bit of a weird experience of like the radio turning on really loud, going to shut it off, and then it would turn on again. And I was like, I'm going to sit outside.
I think that's enough.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's,
love
I
that.
mean, that's nice
What
that
a
they
good
respected your boundary of like, don't scare me. Like,
Yeah. At the time, I was young and I was kind of dating this guy that was not so great. And I remember my parents had left for the weekend and I was having him over. And I almost feel like the ghost was like, girl, get it together. Like this guy, because
exactly.
he had left to the store. So I was home alone.
Oh,
I feel like
jeez.
it was almost like a sign of
It's like,
They were
you
they
know
were there.
better.
This is your warning. Things are gonna get louder if you don't
Exactly.
mind.
Like,
yes,
mhm.
exactly.
Literally, they're like, yeah, home alone, my ass. So, I don't even know. Do you have any siblings as well,
Yes,
or
I
yeah?
have an older brother.
Very good. Does he like resonate with any of this stuff, or like, I guess having grown through that kind of not trauma, but experiences too?
Well, yeah, he's definitely open to, consciousness and ghosts and aliens. He's not exactly on the same path as me. He's
Fine.
kind of stuck, in the real world, I guess.
He's more so like
But
conspiracy.
I'm slowly trying to coax him out, out
Nice.
of it.
That's all right.
I was like,
It
you should
happens.
just be a shaman,
Oh
good
yeah.
job.
You'll be fine. Shaman
Yeah.
man.
Kidding.
Yeah.
Realize your true path.
Exactly. I'll just sage you. You're fine. Don't worry.
Yes.
Deep breath in. Okay, here we go. Let's sing this
I
note
love
with me. Ah. No,
I'll save you.
Oh my God. That's
yeah.
amazing. When he'll realize it. When the time is right, he'll definitely realize like
Yes,
Exactly, yeah.
everybody has their own path and journey. I've realized I'm not here to convince people or coax them into
Yeah.
my beliefs. And even
Yeah.
trying to book in for a session, I almost believe sending out the energetic signature of drawing the right clients to you. I
Yeah.
never like to try to convince someone that they should book in with me. It's
Yeah.
like if you feel it, then come see me. And if
Yeah.
not, there's plenty of other lovely therapists out there.
Yeah. That's
And
a great way of
that's the
looking at
best
it.
outlet.
Yeah.
Because really the people that are meant for you will find you.
Exactly. Yeah. And at the right time, right? Like
That's
I
exactly.
I like with my canary cards. I don't know. I don't know if I told you this, Janessa. I do like because I do tarot. Sorry, I just burped. I do tarot readings as well, and I have like a little business as well. It's called Canary Cards, and I like used to advertise. I did stuff for Christmas and like gift cards, da, 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 and I'm like, I think like anything, like as long as I have a presence where I need to be, the right people will seek me out at that time. That's
Right.
because so I've kind of like in a sense pulled back from like the advertising of it all because I'm like, do you know what I mean? Like it's still fun for me. It shouldn't be stressful, right? So as
Yeah.
long as like I'm still enjoying it, which I hope you forever enjoy what you're doing in whatever capacity, like that it'll just your books will always be full because people will always, need or want that. So it would be good.
That
Yeah.
is the vision. That is the vision.
Yes. So how so once you did your sorry, is it Qigong? Qigong?
Some people say Qi, some people
Okay.
say Qi,
Okay.
Qigong, essentially working with your Qi energy. It's sort
Okay.
of similar to Tai Chi. It's like a
Okay.
moving meditation the movement paired with your intention.
Okay. So once you kind of got introduced to that, oh yes, Harrison. Once you got introduced to that, now did you like seek out any courses, or how did you I guess how did you start to expand your knowledge in that?
So I always like to refer to it, I guess, as like the awakening
Yes.
stage. It's when you're so knowledge hungry, you will
Yeah.
take any tidbit of information. I was taking all the classes, anything that I could get into at the time. I was wanting to experience it all.
Yeah.
And from there, I had taken some intuitive development courses with Bev Lazar. Yes. So I did that for like a year, and she certified me in Reiki level 1 and 2.
Amazing.
And from there is kind of where I really got it started doing like sessions with people.
Yeah.
Because before that, it's like I'm into all this stuff, but I don't really feel confident enough to work with people just yet.
Yeah. 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 No, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, how far you've come. So you've got your Reiki, you've got your sound healing portion as well. So you do the singing bowls? Is that how you I
Yes.
can't remember. Yes.
They're Tibetan singing bowls. Those are metal ones.
Yep.
I opted for the metal ones. The crystal ones are lovely. Maybe one day I'll have a set of those.
Yeah.
But just knowing myself and the big klutz I am, it's like I feel like I would break those so fast.
Yeah, that's
Hopefully
really
just
fair,
heavy,
actually.
sturdy Tibetan bowls.
Tibetan bowl.
Amazing.
Yeah, the
Where
steel.
did you get your training to do sound baths?
Yeah.
So I did take a course online that
Amazing.
you were supposed to send in this video of you doing a session, and I just never did it. So
Nice.
a lot of it, honestly, is just me. I like to joke that it's like, oh, come pay money and I'll just bang around on different instruments. And you can
Amazing.
relax.
Yes.
And you can relax. I mean, it's okay.
I love
Like,
it.
I think
Good.
that's so great. I've always been so interested in like the singing bowls and like the sound bath kind of media. It's like it's so interesting as being like a musically driven kind of person. I'm like, you obviously have a natural like musical rhythm within you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to just literally make any sound musical.
Apparently, I'm not a classically trained musician or singer at all. I played a little bit of guitar in my teens, but
Nice.
other than that, it is literally going with the flow. So I always like to tell people, you don't need to be a professional to do this stuff.
Yeah.
You literally play with your heart. I know that sounds cheesy,
No,
but
it sounds amazing. And like
There's no such thing as too much cheese.
too much cheese. We love a lot of cheese in this house.
We have a good amount of
Yeah.
cheese.
I like so badly want to just like play on your bowls.
It doesn't sound sexually suggestive
No,
at
it
all.
doesn't. I want to no, but I actually here in Killarney there's a Wonder Wild, and I'm doing a sound bath with my Canadian friend Jackie. For any who fell, hey Jackie, you always listen to the podcast. And I love you, Jackie. We're doing a sound bath here, and I'm like, oh, that'd be so much fun. And honestly, it reminds me of you, Janessa, because I'm like, oh, so great. Like, yeah, I would love to try it, but I'm like too damn cheap to like buy all the bowls. Maybe that's my problem. I'm like, it's an investment in something that I don't even know if I'd love to do yet. But I'm like, also like I like to do things just for myself. Like I wouldn't like perform for everybody. Like I need to be like drunk as a skunk or like well hidden to do karaoke, let alone other things.
That's
you know
okay.
I mean?
That's okay. Maybe we'll work up to that one day.
There we go.
I feel like, but what if you incorporated a karaoke singing bowl?
But that's the thing, Brittany. I think like if I were doing the bowls, I'd be like, like I think I'd be well far into it. I think I'd deter people from coming.
No, not necessarily, because what if you started like playing them to the rhythm of like Disney songs to start?
That'd be very interesting.
Everybody would love that.
I think so. Actually, now that you said that, this woman, I don't know if you've been to Cora's at Preston Crossing in Saskatoon, like at all.
That breakfast place?
Yeah, you betcha.
That's so
Yes.
random. Why
Yeah.
that one?
I'm gonna tell you because there's this woman there and everybody knows her as the singing waitress because she's always walking around going da, 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 da. Like she's always singing. I was like, oh, like, do I want to be known as like the singing tarot
Singing
lady
bowl
who's always
lady?
the singing bowl lady? The
Yes, you
singing,
do.
Or it'd be
Yes.
like the singing Canadian in Ireland.
I'm already the palest person here, believe it or not. Everybody wears fake tan, and it's just like me, my
Oh my
translucent
God.
skin and my frizzy hair.
But speaking of that, we have to do a quick sidebar as a quick note because of how everybody is very tan in Europe.
He's tan.
Right before Jessica's wedding, we were like, we're gonna go to the tanning salon in Ireland.
Yeah.
And we set up an account. No, those cards aren't for you, babe. We set up an account and we like set our names. And he's like, yeah, for sure. And he's like getting our pictures, whatever, for our
Weird.
accounts. And then all of a sudden, it flashes up what our accounts names are. And instead of like writing out our last names, which is CHYZ at that time,
Chiz
was
is how you
like-
pronounce that, Janessa. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
So-
Just a fun fact for you. That was, yeah.
I have a
Anyways,
picture of it somewhere because it was so out fucking rageous. But like, not only did he get our first names wrong, like I feel like
Yeah.
my name was like Chelsea or something, but then
I
our
don't-
last name was, it was like he decided to do like this against the keyboard and just be like blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah,
'Cause,
blah,
like
blah, blah.
our
Something.
last name's 4 letters, but for some reason it was 8.
It was 8. It was like, what? I remember it's the funniest thing. What? Yeah.
And immediately Jessica keeps talking to him and I'm holding my breath because I'm like, oh no, 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 no.
This is like the week
I knew
before
I
my
was gonna
wedding.
burst out
Yeah.
laughing.
I
And I was,
know.
oh my God, I had such a good cry laugh because as soon as Jessica saw me hold my breath, then she's like,
What are you doing? Yeah.
This
I know.
fucking guy. We're like, listen, can you put like our actual
Those aren't our
names?
names. Like we did give you our names, but that is not. I know you have to find the picture.
Oh, fuck. But yeah, anyways, everyone
yes.
in the UK seems to either spray tan or fake tan in some
Fake
way,
tan.
which is
It's
hilarious.
constantly fake tan. Like the state of people's hands here. I mean, like not like my hands are filled with eczema right now, which is not a better
Watched
alternative.
enough Geordie Shore. I know about the
You know
fake
about
Do
tan.
you?
the
Do
fake tan.
you?
Brittany,
I just
yes.
finished season 23.
Should
Well,
I
I'm not
leave?
caught up.
You
I'm not
guys are
caught up.
like. You guys
I
are
was gonna say, what? Did we just become best friends?
literally. That's what I
Wow.
mean. It was like just like a smooth conversation. Like, yeah, this doesn't surprise me at all that you guys are thinking that. Not one bit.
Love it. Massage
Um,
therapist who like Geordie Shore. Yeah.
What? And Sims. I mean, whatever. That's so funny. Side note, would you ever visit me?
Oh, is that an invitation?
Yes,
If
it
so,
is.
yes.
Anytime you want to come, you just let me know, and I'd love to.
Okay,
have
let
you.
me just make up that little savings account and I'll talk to my bookkeeper.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. There you
Put some
go. We'll
savings
We'll
aside.
get something set up. That's
And
all.
really, though, it'll be a tax write-off trip because you're doing a
Wait.
work.
Seriously,
go.
yes, we can do some. We can do some of that.
You're welcome. And you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
If you want to, you can take a massage course while you're down there, and the whole trip will be paid for.
Exactly. There's that
Exactly.
school in the UK. The which school? Is it which
Yep.
school?
That's
Spiritual
not really
school.
massage related, Jessica. We
It's-
can.
I know,
we
but
can
there's
do-
like, I'm sure there's something. Massage.
A
it's like-
continuing education for
That's
spell
right.
casting.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes. Candle Magic 101. Yes. Anyways, that's funny. Okay. Back to you. Tell us a little bit
Yeah,
more about yourself,
let's go
Janessa.
back to talking about you.
Exactly. I want to know more. What else can I ask you? So we already know kind of where and how you kind of got here. Now you were working for somebody doing massage while you were in school and that. What was your like push to go out on your own?
Yeah.
So my plan out of school, I was like, well, I'll go to this clinic because I felt like I wasn't ready to kind of take on the whole business ownership type of thing. So I got this job at the clinic, got all set up, went to go have the training there. And
Mhm.
I don't know, I went there and it just wasn't feeling right. And then my eye did this weird thing and it was like hurting. I was like, oh my God, I have to go. So I just
Really?
took
So your
that
body
as
was
a
like, "You can't
sign that it's like, you know what? We might as well just dive right in.
be."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just not
Mm.
feeling right. I knew I always wanted to start my own business, but I guess the fear was holding me
Mhm.
back.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just I guess my body, my feeling, it was just not feeling right. So it's like, let's just go for it.
Yeah.
I'm really happy I
Yeah.
did.
That's
What do you
good.
think is next for you? What's next for your plan?
Yeah.
Oh goodness, I have so many dreams. If we're jumping right to the
Manifest that shit,
distant,
please.
Manifest
Let's
it.
hear your dreams.
We
future,
I
gotta
want to
get it
hear
out
them.
there.
would love to have
It
some sort of retreat center for people to
Mm.
gather, come
amazing.
for treatments, and just have that community vibe. I feel like that's really missing a lot nowadays. People
Yeah.
are feeling really alone.
Yeah.
You know, if you want an in for someone who has created a community for more so women and moms and kids, I can get you connected with the people that own the village.
Yes. I was gonna say the Village YX.
Village
I don't know if it's
YXC.
Village YXC.
No,
Yeah,
I
one
can't
of
remember.
Village.
Kirsten or yeah, we can get you connected with them because that's what their whole thing is, bring community back.
yeah.
Mhm.
And they are looking for massage therapists.
Yeah, they are
Oh,
actually, right?
well, look at that. Look at that. You just ask,
That's
you
so
just throw it
funny.
out there, and it's like, bam.
Literally. Like you have
Yeah,
to
what if your
sometimes.
dreams happen today?
I don't know why. I don't know why I never thought of that. Yeah, like one of my best friends is one of the co-founders of it, and they literally just posted that they're looking for people.
Lots of
I
wonderful,
mean, as a
and
subcontractor as well.
literally
So
your whole vision, your whole everything that you do would
yeah,
be such an amazing add-on to what they offer.
yeah,
And you could
so different.
host your events there too.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, that is also one of the dreams because
Yeah,
I'm moving my treatment space right now, and so having to divide up between treatment space and event space, I
yeah,
would love for it to all be in one
Totally.
place.
communal,
And like
exactly.
you
Yeah,
could still work for yourself for them. It's like all contractor as far as I know.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, my
Oh, well,
biggest
cool. Hook me up.
yeah,
Hook me up.
Yes,
we
yes,
will.
I will.
We will.
Um,
That's one of my like I would say newest mantras is literally like, what if your dreams happen today?
yeah,
Instead of like
yeah.
Be like,
putting your dreams
shit.
out
Oh
there.
my
I
God.
know, I'm
Yeah.
not ready.
Right? But when are you gonna be ready?
Exactly. You'll never be
Yeah.
ready. That's what I've learned
Yeah.
in life is like there's no good time to do anything. You just either have to do it, start it, or don't,
Yeah.
right? There's
Well,
no
that's the thing. It's like, what if you're given the opportunity today? Is it still a dream that you still want to do, or did you just say no, I don't want to do it, and why? So
exactly.
like,
Yeah.
why
Is it
not
really a
today?
dream? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's a
Usually
very
it
good
Able to
is
point,
say that, you know
actually.
what?
the fear piece holding you back.
That's
Fear
like,
is a real
yeah.
bitch.
We like so we had Abby on last week on our podcast. And I don't know if you listen to our podcast at all there, Janessa, but so she does like spiritual mentoring, like kind of like what Bev does as well. And I've kind of like I've
Yeah.
seen Bev for mentoring, I've seen like a couple other people, but what Abby like had said, like she went straight on with me saying, like, what are you afraid of? Like why, like I've got my blocks in my path because it sounds fear-based. And I'm like looking at again how you are talking about everything that you've gone through and like want to do, it sounds like you've gotten to know you're out of this growing phase. Like your awakening is not done, but like you're into it already, right? You're not scared anymore. And I don't know how like to get past that myself. So for somebody else in my shoes who's like so curious, so thirsty and blood hungry for all of this information, but like is still hesitant and I don't know why. Like, do you have any advice for me?
Yeah. What is your advice?
Well, I would say it's comes to that feeling of, am I fulfilling my life purpose?
Yeah.
And I'll just speak from my own experience, not going after the things that I want to do, being stuck, in the routine, in your safe bubble of what you know.
Yeah.
Eventually, it gets so uncomfortable
Yeah.
that, well, that's how I ended up going to massage therapy school. I ended up having like this huge mental breakdown at work. This was like months and months, years leading up to this. And that quote that from the universe, it says, I had to make you uncomfortable so you would move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that was made for me because I am a Taurus. I like my
Yeah,
routine.
girl, I forgot
I'm
about
gonna
that.
go with the financial stability option over
Yeah.
the something that is exciting and
Yeah.
passionate of mine.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
guess if you want to sit in that feeling of, I don't want to say mundane, but
No, that's fair. No, you're so right. Where I'm like, I don't know, it's working so far. I'm like, is it though? Is
That's
it
the,
working?
but or do you also just feel stuck in the mud when you could just be playing free?
Yeah, exactly,
yes,
right? Yeah.
yes.
No, I don't know.
So I
I've got
definitely need something to like shake you up.
Yeah.
literally, I think that's like where like I'm a yes man as well. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I do like all the things because I'm like, yeah, I can do that. And it's like
That's why Jessica has like
gray,
6
gray
jobs.
hair and wrinkle later. And I'm like, gray hair and wrinkle. Like Nick, like how I said that. Gray hairs and wrinkle. Just one.
Did you just say grinkles? What did
No.
you say?
Gray hair and wrinkle. Just one.
Oh, oh, just
She's
And
one.
I'm also
grinkled.
One
wrinkle.
wrinkle. One wrinkle.
The bags are free. The wrinkle.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
No,
bags are the bag.
I
What is
know.
that? What is that thing? The bags are when something's fancy. What is it? The bags are expensive? No, what's the bags? Like when you think of like a Louis Vuitton bag, what is that?
Bougie?
Designer?
Yes,
Designer.
the bags are the
Fashion.
bags are
Fashion.
designer.
Actually, bags are in style right now.
Good Lord.
Like I know,
Are
no,
they?
they are. I know.
Thank
I know.
goodness. Hey.
Also,
You kidding?
also, I was just thinking. So Janessa and I are born the same year. She's usually you're a day older than me, and you look like
Yes.
you look 7 years younger than me. And I don't think that's really fair.
To be fair, Jessica, you have 2 kids that have taken years off your life.
I know, but still, but like, look at her face; it's beautiful. She's got this like,
I know.
she's got
She
like
is
this.
beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
She's
I'm
got
like,
this
Hey,
beautiful
I
Portland
have
skin.
4 sim children to take
for
care
some
of.
children. They keep me up at night till almost like 2 o'clock in the morning. Thanks. Getting those little bitches to school, back and fed.
Oh
I know,
God. Oh,
exactly.
I cannot wait to get back on
No,
this end.
no, I was just thinking, I'm like, because so yeah, so she's born the day before me, and I was like, thinking, like, oh yeah, like what year is she? I'm like, oh yeah, like she must be like 25. I'm like, oh wait, no, she's same year as me. It's okay.
One
You're
day
doing
you're
something great.
senior.
Yeah, one
So
day.
wise.
You are so wise, like literally. And I like even before I realized that, I'm like I said, you've got this confidence about you, the way you talk about your life, and you know the things that you've gone through. And like I said, you seem really comfortable in this part in your life, and I hope that that's true for you. I hope you found your footing, and it's like making sense for you.
Well, that's really nice to hear because I'm glad I'm projecting that because on the inside, I'm
Freaking out.
probably shitting my pants every day.
It's
It's
okay.
like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
We are going for it, going with the flow.
yeah,
But
Perfect
definitely,
though. You
this
don't need
place
to
in
know
my
what you're
life
doing.
yeah.
is the most comfortable I've
That's
been.
good. That's
Happy.
good.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, like similar to what you say by the universe is I always say life is what happens when you're uncomfortable. And I think it is like you shouldn't always be comfortable because then you're not living anymore, right? Then
Right.
you're coasting, right? So like at least you can say each day, you know, you've been tried and you've done your best and that's it. So
Yes, I really, really struggle with change. And I have
As
been
most Taurus do.
uberly tested this past year of
mhm.
change. Even with recently getting my hair done, and I
Yeah.
chopped my hair off. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna dye my hair purple. I've been thinking about it for like 2 years,
Ah.
but I finally did it.
Yeah.
And what do you think when it finally happened, once the hair was chopped off
I
and
was
your
like,
hair
oh,
was colored? How do you feel once it was done?
I
Yeah.
could not stop looking in the mirror, honestly.
And like
Isn't
what?
that
Like
isn't that
really
nuts that
feeling
something that
myself here.
yes,
That's
which is good.
good.
Like you don't realize how, in the grand scheme of things, how something could technically be so small makes such a huge impact of just like, holy shit, I didn't realize how much I needed this
Yeah.
or how much
Yes,
I could
well,
benefit from this.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
had been working 3 jobs since like last September. So
Goodness.
the self-care beauty aspect definitely got put on the back burner. And then if you
Um,
want to bring in a little bit of astrology knowledge, I have Uranus transiting my natal sun. So they're
Ooh.
literally conjunct. And that's when I decided to chop all my hair off. So I was like,
Nice.
thanks, Uranus.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Uranus.
But then here you are, Uranus.
Uranus. Okay, wait. Do you watch? Do you watch
I know exactly what you're gonna do,
Letter
Jessica.
Kenny? Yeah. Have you ever
I've watched a
Letterkenny?
couple episodes, but I have
Oh,
not.
I'm gonna
binged.
send you a clip to watch.
Okay.
And you might think it's really stupid, but it's hilarious.
So I don't even know
Saskatchewan-
where you. Oh, you found it on TikTok? Did you
I don't
originally?
even
Right?
know. Was
You didn't
TikTok?
watch the episode
didn't-
because I ended up rewatching all of the
Yeah.
seasons,
And to
and then
find
I
the
found it
episode.
like seven
Yeah.
season in. Like,
Yeah. But small town Saskatchewan, you'd get it. You would totally get this.
Mhm,
Even like
mhm.
you
if
would
you
know
had
at least one person of everybody.
of
That would be
every
nice.
Uranus. Yeah. The Uranus. I've got it. I'll find it. I'll send it to you afterwards. But anyways, that's so funny. I don't even know where we're going with all this, but that's great. It's
Honestly,
fun.
no idea.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was gonna talk about that. Of course, this is what we mean. Like our podcasts are nonsensical because it's like, I don't know, what are we gonna talk about? I don't know, figure it out. There was
Yeah, it'll come. It'll flow.
I had an app on my phone and I don't know what it's called. Maybe it's on my old phone, but it was like the daily, it was like the daily horoscope one. Not horoscope, but like the moon one. For fuck's sakes, where is it?
Is it
I gotta
Moon Omens?
Moonly. It was called Moonly, and I have it. I just had to download it because it would tell you like each day, like if it was a good day to get a haircut or not a good day to get a haircut. Fun fact.
That's putting a lot into an
Well,
app.
I
I
do
know.
love astrology. You know, I don't let it rule my life. At the end of the day, I'm
Yeah.
gonna sign that contract. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
what I need to do.
Yeah.
It's nice to look at that for
Yeah.
some validation of maybe what you're feeling or going
Yeah.
through, but we don't need to, you know, you have your own
Yeah.
Free will.
what is it called?
Free will.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Free
That's it.
will.
That's it.
That
Yeah.
thing.
No, I agree. Actually, I had my palm read a little while ago, a couple weeks ago, and like because you can kind of see like, you know, if you've got questions for the future, you know, there's clues as to what you can expect kind of written in your hand essentially. And like I'm one, like I don't agree, I shouldn't say I don't agree, but like because I do tarot, people think I'm a fortune teller, and I'm like, no, 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 like I don't actually do that. Like I'm like a problem solver of anything. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna like help you dig through what you've got now and help provide solutions, and then you would act on them however you felt fit, right? There's your free will. But because I'm like, I don't want my own surprises in life to be spoiled because I can look ahead, right? So same with this, it's like, oh, I'm supposed to have another child. It's like, I don't know that, like until it feels right, until da da da. Do you know what I mean? Like I hate, that's where I have like, you know, not a beef with people who can predict the future, but I feel like it's so unpredictable. And like, yeah, at that point in my life, that might have been true, but then I decided to do X, Y, and then that changes the effect of Z. Anywho, like my little
Most of those readings
tangent.
are for that very second too, right? Like
Yes.
the moment you leave that space or leave that person, your whole trajectory of your life can shift, and then
Exactly.
it's something totally different.
Exactly.
But
By
if it's
either,
something that you wanted, then you know what to do for the next steps.
yeah, exactly.
So speaking of doing the
Speaking of
future,
speaking,
why don't you pull a card? Yeah, words are really hard for me today. Obviously, I haven't talked a whole lot. I've just been playing computer games, so I haven't been able
talked to anybody
too
about
much.
Should I grab a
Simlish.
deck?
I've been
want
almost
to.
turning into having like Simlish for talking, where I'm like,
Gabaskura.
anyway.
That's Libby Faba.
Yeah, exactly. So today I'm going to be pulling from my Archangel Power Tarot deck, which is my favorite one. As you guys were chatting, I was shuffling, and this one card flew out, which I'm excited for.
Beauty.
So it is the 10 of Gabriel.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this one, it's ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. So it's important to live a balanced life. Your determination and sheer will to accomplish the task before you is very admirable, but it's taking a large toll on you. Ask for help from others. Delegate responsibility to those who do a good job. Reduce stress for the sake of protecting your health. Release feelings of guilt and remove unnecessary obligations from your schedule. Your current challenges may feel burdensome, but there's a great deal to learn from this situation. This is a time of growth that will make you stronger. Ask your angels and guides to place helpful people at your side. So an additional meaning could be trying too hard to please others. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, an overdeveloped sense of responsibility, working too much, working too many hours.
Okay.
No, I love that it said ask your angels. And then at the beginning of my session with Jess, I was like, oh, you Taurus angel baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
And she was helping me with my taxes. So
Oh my
I
goodness.
was like,
I thought you called me a chorus angel baby.
oh,
Not a
no.
Taurus. Because I asked
That's why
like,
you were
what's a-
confused.
What's a
did you
chorus
just start,
angel
did you
baby?
start singing? Oh my
That's
God.
I was like, what's a chorus? Like sounds like it's from a song, or like that's why I was so confused.
A chorus angel baby. And you're like, that's so great.
Now it all makes sense. But yes.
Yes.
I love that. Well, and you
Our-
know, like messages like that are so good to hear because right now we have the bonus day of the year, which is February
What?
29th. This will come out March 2nd. But now we're on like the leap year day, which is even more special because we only get one of these once every 4 years. So those messages, I would say everything today is going to be heightened.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Special
going to be an
day.
amazing day, and these messages are going to come in real nice and clear and strong for everybody.
Yeah. I feel that too. Yeah. Right on. So, Miss Janessa, you grabbed a deck as well. Do you want to
I
pull?
did. I
Woohoo.
just grabbed this numerology deck.
Nice. Yes.
And
yes.
I love this deck because it's just so simple. It kind of has like one word answers on
Yeah.
the cards. And actually, the card that I pulled is change.
What?
Yes. I feel like I am a
What?
good advocate for
What?
change because I am one to stay in what is known, stay in your comfort bubble. And sometimes change is good, donkey, as they
Yeah.
say.
Good donkey.
Well, for me being miserable,
Wow.
literally having
I feel like we
anxiety
just fell in
every
love with
morning.
you so much more because you decided to do
I'm
a
not
movie.
kidding you. I told you. I was like, this is the best. Okay, I'm so sorry, Janessa. I totally interrupted you. Go on. You're
Sorry, I'm so
donkey.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, just watching the even change in myself from being so unhappy in my job, my life, just everything to, you know, a few years ago, dreaming about the life that I have now. And that
Yeah.
wouldn't have happened if life wouldn't have shook things up.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So change isn't always bad.
No.
No.
If you are afraid of change, ask yourself why you're afraid of it.
Yeah.
Is it because
Boom.
it's new? Is it because it's new and scary? It also
Yeah.
is new and exciting. So maybe
Yeah.
just twisting the way that you're viewing it.
Yeah. That's a
Totally.
really good way
Is
to
that
do it.
nervousness actual excitement?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. My goodness, the wisdom in this room. Okay.
It's
I'm
because
gonna
it's bonus day energy.
bonus day energy. Bonus day energy. Okay. I'm doing my Kim Kranz animal spirit deck.
Wicked.
As always, every day, all the time. I swear to God. If this okay, hold on.
If it's the earth worm, I'm just gonna lose it. I'm gonna
I
pass
know.
away.
Oh no, it's not. It's a wolf. Okay, wait, hold on.
Oh.
There's a wolf. There's another one that I pulled. Okay, no, it's a unicorn. So that's kind of fun.
That's really fun.
Unicorn.
A wolf and a unicorn. Oh, but God, the snake is underneath it. We'll just run away.
Oh.
Yeah, we always get the fucking earthworm, and I'm like, no, we get it. No. So yeah, the
It's
wolf.
always,
Let's see here.
ooh, wolf though.
I
That's
know, wolf.
exciting.
It's
A
very
wolf
nice.
and a unicorn, both very like, I would say magical, very
I would say
magical.
the wolf
characters.
I'd never see. I don't think I've ever pulled this card actually. The time that I've had this
Mm.
deck.
Extra fancy.
Think about wolves are pack animals. Maybe now is
Exactly.
the time to recruit your pack.
There you go. Okay. So, the guardian of family and tribe, activism and ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being of longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy express itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching, religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it is surely to be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following embrace all, and exclude none. So when you're in balance, you're reliable, democratic, and fearless. When you're out of balance, you're judgmental or dominating. To bring into balance, practice letting go, which is like controlling the situation.
Which is
Like that
good.
one. Okay, and then a unicorn. Let's see here. That's a spirit energy.
Magical.
Unicorn. I don't even. I would say, especially on like the 29th, it's like we only see this every 4 years, and it's like
Versus the unicorn's just like, hey.
sure. Okay, so reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long ago, the mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows that there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn and you have begun your quest for the answers. So the unicorn is part of the sixth chakra, which is our third eye. This is the exact place from which the unicorn's horn extends. The center is called Anja chakra, or the command center. The ancient yogis believed it to be responsible for our intellect, our intuition, our deepest wisdom. Some say our two eyes see the past and present, while this third eye peers into the future. Fun. Definitely
I love it.
Fun.
very like
I would say definitely like
relevant.
like a couple very bold messages from like all three of us. So
Yeah.
like again for everyone who's listening or watching on YouTube, that just take what you need, leave the rest.
Yeah.
I think
Don't make
there's
it
a
fit.
message for everybody though that out there, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And if there is someone out there that all of three of these messages do connect with you,
Yeah.
let us know. We'd
Fucking
love
tell
to
us.
hear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We love a little shout out or whatever.
Love it.
We love
So
it.
Janessa, where can everybody find you?
Yeah, what's going on? Tell us if you got any promos or anything going on.
You can find me on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Cosmic Energy Massage.
Woo, which we will tag everything in the show notes at all. So do you have like a booking link or anything through your Instagram or Facebook? Or how
Yes,
do
I
people
do.
okay,
Online
great.
booking available. I do offer online sessions, distance as well. Obviously,
Nice.
can't do massage distantly.
No.
So
No, if that was the case, then COVID wouldn't have affected us at all.
No, it
but-
wouldn't at
That's
all. Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
Maybe
Yeah,
one
so-
day in the future.
Maybe one day. You
Yeah,
never
no
say
kidding,
never. Exactly. Oh my goodness. I have an anecdote to share about The Sims, but I think I should wait because I don't think it's even though we swear like sailors on this, this isn't record worthy. So
All
if-
right.
if
Well,
you
that's
know.
that's
Anyways.
a little Easter egg for later then. Thank you
Exactly.
so much, Janessa, for spending time with us today. You
Yes,
are
thank you
such
so
an amazing
much.
soul, and I can't wait to
Oh.
literally see you in person one day
Yeah.
and meet with you more
Yes.
often and become best friends. So
Exactly.
Yeah. Well,
Like
we're already there. We're already there.
You're so right.
literally, I knew this would be so easy. That's literally, I was like, we just have to have her on and hang out. And
Yeah.
just happen to record it
And if you'd
put
like
it.
to come on again one day, we
Yes.
would be back too.
Don't think you'll have a choice.
Love
I'll just be like,
that.
hey, do you want to have a meeting?
Yeah.
Also, do you want to hang out for an hour afterwards and we'll just record it?
That's right. Yeah.
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 Amazing. Well, Jessica, where can everybody find us?
You can find us on Instagram, YouTube, and
TikTok.
TikTok. Yep, that's the other one.
Oh my
Basic Banter for
gosh.
Witches. I know. Basic Banter for Witches, or you can email us basicbanterforwitches@gmail.com.
And for those, we do have our episode coming up. We might actually save all the questions now for our final episode,
Yes.
end of March. Click on our link in our bio. We have our Google form for any questions that you'd like to submit so we can do a
Yep.
free card pull for you. We'll do that live on
Yes.
that episode, the last one of March. So if you want to click on that link and send us your question, you can do it anonymously, or you can put in your name or initials, whatever you'd like.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
We love it.
Fantastic.
We love it. We love you. We love
This is so
everybody.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you so much,
Amazing.
Janessa. This is so good. Thanks, Britt. We'll
Awesome.
see you guys
Yes.
later.
Yeah, bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye now. Bye.